were jamming to my intro music the way I was, I had to stop and get myself together. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Cupcakes and Coffee Conversations. Do y'all hear the people in the back? I am Deetra Gary, and I am the host of Cupcakes and Coffee Conversations. Today is going to be pretty much just the intro of, what this is all about, why I set this forum up. I'm going to talk about the month of October with some of our amazing, listen, come closer, come a little closer. Amazing guest, okay? We're starting off with a bang, and I'm so excited about it. So come on in the room, come on, and let's get this thing started. Now, this is a little different for me because I'm used to being the co-host, as you guys know, with Real Women Atlanta Talk Live, but now it's just me and you. So guys, make sure y'all call in, talk to me. This is a talk show. So I don't want to talk to myself. I do that often, but I don't want to do it in front of you. Okay. So make sure you call me and we can go through everything together. Okay. All right. So let's get started on how all of this came about. As you all know, or you may not know, I also have Cupcakes and Coffee Art, right? And that is my company. And that's where I do the art shows, the sip and paints, all of those wonderful art kits that I've been doing as well comes through Cupcakes and Coffee Art. So that was kind of developed and came about. I used to be partnered with Fluid Artistry and with my best friend, Jason McNeil. Hey, Jason! And we started off together in this whole art thing. He pretty much taught me everything, he knew that I had a certain knack for things. And when we came together, it was just like, oh, okay, this is magic. This is going to work. So we did that together for about 11 years. And it was amazing. We had some of the best art shows here in Atlanta. We had sip and paints together as well. And now we're navigating even higher in a different dimension now to where we're building a monopoly. So out of Fluid Artistry birth Cupcakes and Coffee. Yay! And so while Fluid Artistry is this dope, vibe, urban, just kind of ooh-wee with it, as you can see behind me, some of the art here, this is what Jason also, you see that up top with Andre 3000, and then this beautiful honey lady right behind me is some of the type of work and the art that came along with Fluid Artistry. So Cupcakes and Coffee was a little bit of a, let me bring my cup up, and I'm gonna talk about my cup too. See that finger? A little bougie. So we brought a little bougie mechanism into the art world, right? And Cupcakes and Coffee is just kind of, come in every time you come to an event of mine. It would be always with Cupcakes and Coffee. That was the theme. And I do not, let me answer this question for you. I do not bake cupcakes for you guys. Don't ask me, hey girl, can you make me a duck? I'm gonna call Nicole. I'm gonna call Angela from Cami. I'm gonna make a phone call for you, but I will not be baking. I do like to, but listen, that's not my calling. This is my calling, okay? So, and I don't have my own coffee brand, but y'all can go ahead and speak that into existence, honey, because everybody's like, Deetra, you should have Cupcakes and Coffee. Listen, speak it into existence. I'll take it, okay? But right now, I do not have my own coffee brand either. I will go and purchase some, and then we'll have a great time together with Cupcakes and Coffee. So I'm super duper passionate about art, about life, and as some of you or most of you know about me, I'm very energetic. I'm super duper, like they call me the Energizer Bunny. That's me. I'm excited all the time. I'm consistent. You get the same person over and over again. So I love color. Like I live in color. I dream in color. I speak in color. Yeah, you see my nails? Colors. Okay. I love everything color. And arts does something for my soul and my spirit. It helps me in so many different ways and has helped me personally, emotionally, in so many different things. And I can't even tell you or try to express the meaning behind just having this forum and being able to, be expressive. With raising my kids, I have 5 children. Yes, I do. I know. You see those girlish good looks. Yeah, 5, honey. Now I have to laugh by myself. Y'all better call in. Okay, so I have 5 children, and as you know, there's 5 different personalities. 5 different personalities. Okay. So, you have to have different ways to be able to express yourself. And I'm very big now. You have to be, respectful, but at the same time, you can be able to express what you're trying to say and have a voice. I'm big on that. So sometimes you can't express yourself in words, but you can on paper or you can on canvas. And that's the outlet that, I've been able to use even in raising my children as well. And we just had a feature as well with PBS just a couple of months ago. I started doing with everything happening with this Rona, honey. Oh Lord, I hope y'all okay too. This Rona. Okay. But we're making it through it and we're doing big things in this pandemic. I've been watching y'all and seeing y'all too. And I just want to say, y'all doing it out here. And I'm so proud. But back to the Rona stuff. So I started because I had a studio on Metropolitan, which I don't anymore. It just doesn't make sense, not make it doesn't make sense. And so now I'm pretty much mobile with Cupcakes and Coffee. So when the pandemic hit, then of course everything shut down, as you guys know. So I started what we call a quarantine art room. And I'm gonna pick up with that quarantine art room, I did all different types of things. Like I would do in the studio to where I had the kids zone, and then I had the art, the adult zone for, sipping paints or if it was an art show or something. So what I did is I picked that up and I put that on Facebook and Instagram, and I did a kid zone around noon, and I did a sip and paint or either wind down, or I did an art show at 6 p.m. So here's the thing, guys, and you have to remember, you never know who's watching you. And just because they're not following you, just because, you guys aren't friends if your page is open, you're open to anyone. And anyone can view you at any time. Or you can have a friend or family member, if your page isn't open, and they see or they like it, and then someone comes there and they pass it along. Point is, you have to stay ready, okay? Stay ready. So in the quarantine art room, I'm just doing my thing because I love it. I had my segment with my girls. Then that evening we got together, and this was every Saturday, so it was super cool. And PBS, the producer from PBS, reached out to me and said, hey, we would like you on an American Portrait Story. And now let me give you the backdrop on this. They asked me 24 hours before it was time for me to submit what I needed. Like, I only had 24 hours, in other words. Now, you guys know I have a day job, right? I'm a property manager. So imagine me at my desk, okay? This was maybe, gosh, what time was it? It wasn't 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning. I know that. So I look at my text and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Because now I have to rally and get the girls because this is quarantine, this ain't the normal time. to where the hair already braided. And then you go, I had to rally everybody together. And I had my stuff already, which was my paint and my canvases and all that good stuff and my aprons from Cupcakes. So I had all that stuff. It was just, okay, I'm at work, daytime work. I'm going to be here till 6. And I have to go and try to do, they asked for a up to 5-minute video. Right. 20, and they need it the next day. Okay. And this is PBS. Okay. A major network. Not just someone saying, hey, let's just try it out. You're like, okay, cool. Yeah, let's go ahead and PBS. All right. So I made it work. I said, okay, listen, I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to, I'm going to wing it. We got to do it. This is a chance of a lifetime. You never know what comes out of this. Let's go. So what I did is I came home, got the girls together, kind of did a quick little pitch, with everything and said, hey, okay, girls, we have to do this. We have to say this. We have to be like this. Yeah, this. So they were like, okay. So, we went through one together, just kind of a little trial. And then we did the final one. So that was done maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock. Okay, y'all. I was too tired. Okay. So then I submitted it. I sent it over. And she was like, thank you. Yeah. So, they had a page that a lot of people were submitting stories on, right? And it was concerning family. So, you could go on that link on American Portraits, PBS American Portraits, and see everybody's different story. It was super cool. So I was like, yay, that's cool. Posted it, let everybody know. Everybody like, ah! And let me tell y'all something about my cousins. I'm gonna shout out my cousins. I had the best cousins in the world. When I tell you they support this one right here, don't mess with me. Don't y'all say nothing about my show, because my cousins, they're going to be coming around the corner. Just so you know, I had to put that in there. Okay, so back to this. So, I'm excited. I put the link. Everybody's like, yay, teacher, right? So then I move on. And then guess what? I get another message, another DM. And this time it says, hi, Deetra. We would like for you to actually be on the show on PBS. I was like, who, me? You want, like, what happened here? They were like, listen, the clip that you sent, the producers, they absolutely loved it. And they want you to be a part of the show. I was like, yes. Oh my God. So, it's just, and I had to thank God, because I was like, listen, Lord, I don't do these things just to reap something from it. I do it because I enjoy it. I'm passionate about it. And to be able to do what you love, what you're passionate about, get paid for it, and get the recognition that you're not even looking for, let me tell you something. It's the best thing ever, which pushes you, as most of us have our daily, jobs and daily duties, and we're, ready to just get into our own thing. It just keeps us motivated to, okay, whenever that time comes, or recognition, if it's time to launch, then you just, boom, you just launch and you just get gone. And listen, it just keeps you in a place to keep on with your business, jobs, and personal, with everything. It's awesome. You know what I mean? It gives you something to come home to, and just not, oh, well, I worked my 9 to 5 today. I'm tired. I just know you just keep grinding, you keep pushing. And a very good friend of mine named Ernest, who is a self-made millionaire, we went to school together, and he said something to me that has stuck with me forever. And it's very simple. And guess what he said? Deetra, you have to be consistent. That's it. You have to be consistent. So if I'm presenting something, presenting a product, presenting who I am, what I do, my brand, everything to you, I can't do it straight for 3 months and then come back in 6 months because y'all gonna be like, what your name is, huh? Where you come from? I don't know anything about you. And what? No, you have to be consistent. Your practices have to be consistent, and you have to move in excellence. So that's my story, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm moving in everything that is in my heart, my spirit, my mind, that God is pushing me toward. And there's so many stories that and so many amazing people that are out here doing some amazing things. And I want y'all to hear it through my show, through my voice, through their voice. And you guys can pass that along and it can just do something, because the point of this is not just to, as I said earlier, to gain for yourself, but it's to be of service to other people, of service to help. So when someone sees my show, what I want them to see is I want them to be entertained. I want them to be, happy, feel joy. I want them to feel renewed and energized. I want them to be like, you know what? If they were thinking about starting something, when they hear my guest story or my story, they'll be like, you know what? This girl is a property manager. She got, how many she said? 5 kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can do it too. I think I can make time. If she can make time in her schedule to put this together and make things happen, I think I can do it too. So that is my purpose. That's my goal, is to energize and push you guys to the next level. So here we are. Cupcakes and coffee conversations. Y'all like that? I can add that at the beginning if you like. Okay. So let's get into it. You ready? Okay. So, honey, let me tell you, my October, woo, I got some guests for you guys, okay? And you're going to be like, now I posted it today. And I know you guys probably hit the links and were able to look at their pages and things of that such, but you have to come back to the show to be able to hear their interview and hear everything concerning them. Because when I tell you, let me tell you. Okay. So first one, wait, guys, let me start with cupcakes and coffee. Well, first off, I had my coffee a little early today, but I do have my cup, and I want to talk about my cup. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. All right, can y'all see that? Kind of, sort of. So guess who gave me this coffee cup? My bestie. Let me turn it around. Y'all are gonna freak out. Oh my God. You guys see that? That's me and that's her. That is so me too. She got that like down to a T, and that is definitely her. So, just so you all know, I also sell mugs, and I also sell t-shirts and smocks and all that good stuff, all, art stuff, right? But let me tell you something. If you guys have a special mug, or you have some sort of product that you would like for me to show on the, or advertise for you, concerning cupcakes, coffee, anything of that such, let me know. Reach out to me, and I will make sure I plug it in, just like I do with this one. Oh, isn't it so cute? I love you. Shameless plug. There it goes. Okay. Now on to the show. Okay. All right. So on the 10th, woo, we have Paint Love. Okay. Now this one is super duper close to my heart. I heard about them through they were in Met Atlanta as well with me, where my art studio was in Atlanta. And they have a art programming it is in Atlanta. Most of these people that I'm gonna tell you about are stationed in Atlanta. But their arts program is geared towards children facing poverty and trauma. Whew, super duper duper close to my heart. Okay. And I had a story about this. I did my first art camp last year. And it was with a friend of mine, which was Tambera, and she had the writing portion and I had the art portion. And it was just, I mean, phenomenal. It changed my life. And there were, long story short, there were a couple of twins that were there. And whew, Lord have mercy. They were something else. I think that's better than, I don't want to use the other word. They were something else. However, and it was 3 days of this, 3 days. So back to back, and we were having all sorts of, just stuff going on. So, by the end, it kind of got a little bit to the point to where, Tanvir is like, you're going home. This is it. We're not doing it anymore. So I asked her, I said, hey, let me talk to them. Getting close to the end, I just didn't want them to miss out, So I took one of the twins outside because the other one was doing okay at that time. So I had to take the other twin out. And so when I went out with the twin, I had a conversation with him, and he was like turning his back, just like, well, I don't care what you say, whatever. Finally, I got through to him to where, he was listening, and I was like, listen, I want you to get this. I want you to come back in here. So he came in. I said, do you want to paint? And he said, yeah. So I gave him a canvas. So he just started going to work, right? And he was doing abstract and just going at it. He's like, I need another one. I said, okay. Going at him. He's like, I need another one. Okay. I'm like, what is going on here? I need another one, Miss Teacher. Okay. Y'all making that sound because that's how fast it was like, right? And let me tell you, this young man ended up with canvases all up and down my floor, right? Abstract, beautiful, making magic with them. It was awesome, right? And at the end of it, he said, I want to do this the rest of my life. And let me tell you, I had to go in the hallway. I was so emotional. And, once again, when you do these things, you hope to get a result, but you don't expect to get that kind of impact and that kind of result to where it just changes the lives of people. So when I saw Paint Love and what they did with children and those especially facing poverty and trauma, I can't listen. I'm not gonna tell a story because we have the interview coming up, but let me tell you, just be ready, okay? For a moving interview, and that your heart and your spirit will be moved as well, and that it activates you once again to be of service. You can do what you love. You can do those things that get you moving, that you're excited, you're passionate about. But there needs to be a level of service in there. And that's what Paint Love presents, and that's who they are. So they will be here on the 10th. Okay. Then, let me get a little sip out of my cup. Are y'all having coffee? You should be. And you should have a cupcake. The only reason I'm not having a cupcake is because I'm talking the whole time. But let me tell you, I'll be eating cupcake on my show because that's what it's called, Okay, so now we have the 17th, October the 17th. And guess who we have? Divine Art Studio. Ah, so exciting. So, she was an artist that was featured on Sister Circle. She has done artwork for, Candy, Tiny, for the ladies that were on Sister Circle. I mean, celebrities, just, I can go on and on and on. But her page is super dope. Her work is, whoo, honey. And she is amazing and has some wonderful pieces that she's going to be showing and giving us her story, and has a great following. I'm telling you, honey, let me tell you, if you're not excited yet, I don't know what's wrong with you, because you should be overly, okay? Because this is exciting. I'm so happy. So she will be with me as well, okay? She. I got she right now, okay? So on the 24th, I will have, I bet you guys aren't ready for this. Are you ready? Oh, wait a minute. I'll let you guess. Go ahead, guess. No, that's not it. Try again. Black Girls Who Paint. Can you believe it? Listen, let me tell you. I'm gonna give you all the story on this one, okay? I have a story for everything. So I did 2 years ago. I did a art show in Chattanooga. I just was like, you know what? I love this place. Is like, has a great vibe to it. I found a studio there, or actual art space. Hey, Jennifer. That now because we're soul sisters. That's what we say all the time. That I found my soul sister at, and it was super. Oh, it was so beautiful. And I had an art show there, right? So let me tell you. I was trying to, promote, get the word out and all this stuff. So Black Girls Who Paint, they have a forum that supports, Black women painters. They also have a forum that supports Black girls and teens and young adults in their art endeavors as well. But, like, people come to them and come to her. Her name is Sasha. She is the owner, CEO, honey. Catch that. You heard that? CEO. Yes, she is. So, everyone, she has a huge following, like over 100,000 followers, right? And with people all around, women with art that follow her, that, she provides a forum for them. She provides a voice for them. Let me tell you, I sent her a message that I have to have you on my show. I know that you're doing everything for everyone else, but I need people to see what you are doing for everyone else, because you deserve that. Okay? You talking about an amazing sister, honey. Woo! She is smoking hot. And I can't wait. I can't wait to have her on. And oh, my story. How did you guys let me forget my story? Where are my callers? Are y'all gonna call sometime soon? So my story, I was doing that. So I was doing some marketing and just kind of trying to get, the word out about my show, because I'm here in Atlanta and the show's in Chattanooga, right? So I reached out to her. Oh my God, I signed up for some things that she has programs, which she'll talk about on the show. I don't want to tell everything. And she was so sweet, so nice, just helping and promoting and putting my flyer up. I mean, like, she was just super duper awesome. So I was able to keep, her as a contact, and wanted to work with her again because of the first time experience that I received from her. And so I came back and I was like, hey. When we talked, and it was just awesome. And she's gonna be here on the 24th. Did y'all hear who I said? Black Girls Who Paint. And then we're gonna end on the 31st with No Formula 22. What's that? What does that mean? I have a story too. Y'all hear that story too? I have a story for this. So this is gonna be all about love. Okay. Now, if you guys know Deetra Gary, you know she loved her a good old love story. Okay. And let me tell you, this right here is going to have you with your mouth wide open and believe in love again. Okay. So these two wonderful people, which is Aaron and Michelle. Aaron, I have known him now for a few years. He was actually a resident at a property that I used to manage. And of course, dope people attract dope people. Come on, y'all. Y'all know how it goes. And oh my God, he has been my brother ever since. Okay. So we've seen some transitions in each other's lives, you know, from here to there, here to there. And so now he has reconnected. I'm not going to tell you the story because guess what? You have to come back so that you can hear it on the 31st. But let me tell you, they started out and found their way back to each other. I guess there is some truth in that. It's going to be so, so, so exciting. So that's the month of October. We've got some amazing guests. You guys have got to get the word out. You've got to push this. You know, my cousins can't do everything by themselves. So y'all are going to have to help my cousins. They're going to try, believe me, but you're going to have to help them. Okay. So we have to share this, let everyone know. I'll be posting, putting out flyers of all the guests that are to come. And I want you most of all to join in, you know, and listen and get inspired and moved. And, you know, especially with everything that's going on now with COVID, I mean, a lot of things have rocked our worlds, has changed us, and just kind of kept us stagnant. We need some goals, some inspiration, some boom. And guess what Cupcakes and Coffee Conversations gonna do for you? Just that. Okay. So I need you guys to come on in. Come on in the room, okay? And let's have some cupcakes and conversations. So, with that being said, this is pretty much what's going to be happening, what's going on with the show, how everything's going to. And you guys still, where are you? Call in, call in. Do y'all want me to sing? That's it? That's what you want? And then you'll call in? But I am posting it to your page. I'm posting this to your page. But no, seriously, I can't wait. This is so exciting. I am super duper happy to join in with DKM Media. Let me tell you, my brother Raheem, honey, the station manager, I don't know what I would have done without him. Okay. Like I said, I started with Real Women Talk Atlanta, as you guys know, and that show still will be going on at 1:00. But now I have this as well. And he opened this door up for me, you know, and just said, hey, teacher, we need to do. And I'm like, okay. So guess what? You know, it's amazing. And you guys need to get on with this too. Get into it, DKM Media, okay? And let's do this thing together, okay? I'm so excited. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. Cupcakes and Coffee Conversations with Deetra Gary. And you know what? I just might send out or maybe do a prize for you guys. Let me think about it. Let me see. I think y'all been nice to me. I think so. Let me check my, hold on. Give me a second. Yeah, y'all been all right. You guys have been all right. So I might put together a little prize, you know, for you all, a little contest so that we can get this thing going, and it's going to be exciting. So it's been great. It's been awesome. And I look forward to seeing you guys on October the 10th, Same time, same place. It's going to be every Saturday from 12 until 1 p.m. By that time, you guys should have had breakfast. You know, your should have maybe done the living room, the downstairs area by then and cleaned up. So you need a little break. It's time for lunch. You gotta sit down before you start doing upstairs. So you can just sit down with me. You know, that's what you do. Or you can just hire someone. You know, some of y'all rich. So y'all can just hire you a little maid and just have somebody come and take care of you. Just make sure that I don't know what you're gonna do, but you make sure that you are sitting in front of your phone, your laptop, some form of media, okay, to be able to watch me at 12 every Saturday from 12 to 1. Okay? It's been great, you guys. I enjoyed you. I hope you enjoyed this introductory segment. There are a lot more things to come, a lot more things to talk about, but I just wanted to kind of brief you on everything. And that's it. So thank you so much. And I'll see you next Saturday, same time, same place, but this time it will be for an hour. But today, a little short because it's just me. But just wanted to kind of give you the runaround on everything. But I'll see you next Saturday at 12 noon. Okay? Thank you. Bye.